Well, we are at Chicagoland in the Xfinity car today. We have a good setup. We had a good setup. We still have a good setup. But Chicagoland is one of those tracks that's just a mystery. I've gotten them better, but you know, offline we were no issues, blah blah blah. Online, it's hook and loose in turn 2 from the get-go, and it builds tight off turn 4. I know the groove in real life goes just like this, but there are fast guys who manage to, you know, keep it down on the bottom. I have a cup setup that will do that. Speaking of cup setups, on Legend in V4, these guys are pretty much as fast as cup cars online. Now, what I don't like about this setup, if you can look at the tire wear, is the majority of the tire wear is on the fronts, right? Both front tires are wearing more than the rears. I have made huge adjustments in trying to get the tire wear, you know, back where I like it. You know, left sides, you know, being as, you know, as fast as I want to be, which I'm not at the moment, but I'm willing to accept that, because that's like kind of normal. On the right side though, being so, wearing the right front so much, and I've had super low camber, I've had super high camber. If you get too aggressive camber on the left side, it can mess you up. But in the race, you can adjust your tire pressure if you don't wreck yourself figuring it out. That you're screwed, I mean. So I have taken all that experience. I haven't run a Chicagoland race in a long time. I haven't run a league race in Chicagoland in a long time. Lead them in, kind of goes with the active tracks. But Chicagoland, I love Chicagoland. It's a very fun track when you can get it decent. And it's happy. It's, you know, it's in the career schedule and so on and so forth, because it's so old. And they still ran here. I hate that they took it off the schedule, but it's a 1.5 mile track. So I'm working on the, you know, that setup, and I put it in. Actually, I have a couple to choose from. I pulled it from the Atlanta setup because I figured this is more forgiving than turn 2 Atlanta, because the backstretch is not straight, it's curved, so it's a little bit like a D-shaped oval. And of course, so it's more forgiving than Atlanta with the speeds that, you know, you exit and such, but I don't know, it gets loose. It pinches more here than Atlanta does. I would say that any fast 1.5 miles, which is the core of Chicagoland, and then it's got this very sweeping, very easy, you know, banked 3 and 4. I'm getting loose. I can't tell you how dumb that is. But it builds tight off of 4. You know, if I had a stupid loose setup, I would say okay, but I didn't. But it's acting weird, you know. It's like it's burning the right front, and it might be, you know, digging in and stuff, but it actually gets better as the run goes on. As the run goes on, the handling gets better. I'm not going down on the apron because that tends to wear the right front a little bit more, and it's already wearing too much. I did get it better. It was like 20 degrees off, 20% off at the end of the run, and I got it to where it's not 20. I think it'll maintain about 10. I also changed where I get on and off the gas a little bit. See, like Atlanta, I could drive it all the way into the apex and then split the gas and go. I could do that here on fresh tires, but then it just burns the right front more. So I let off, you see, very early, and then I get on very early, and I power through the apex, which is what you do on most tracks, realistically. But what it does is it takes a little bit of pressure off the right front, and when you do that, you know, it helps the wear. I probably lose about a tenth on a 2/10 maybe on speed, but the situation is 110 laps, third stage. We got 70 laps to go. There was a caution that put us back green at 93 to go. I was the only one of the leaders that pitted. 17 on back seemed to all pit. So I have, you know, like half the field is on my pit strategy. The fastest guys are not. So it's going to be interesting because I'm not the fastest car on the track. I am for about 20 laps, 15 laps, and then they start coming back on me. And if we have a equal 25 lap run to the end, I could probably, you know, hold them off. Because, you know, I'll pull ahead and then they'll pull back on me, and just about 25 laps is when they're going to pass me. At least, you know, before I make this last adjustment. It seems to be driving easier, but turn 2 is really jinky. I said jinky, yes. I don't really understand what's going on. Turn 4, I've gotten a lot better. It's actually gotten looser in turn 4. I'm not sure why, because I've been tightening it up. Yeah, I know. I'm in one of those situations where it's like I'm doing the opposite to help it here, and it's helping a little bit here, but it seems to be helping more at the other end. Doing the opposite of what I needed to do. At least that's the adjustment, and it's doing the opposite here. I don't understand. But it's keeping me faster longer. So these guys that are behind me now, they didn't pit. So I have 10 lap or so fresher tires than they do, 15 lap fresher tires. So I might still be pulling out on them, and now I might be equalizing. Because Earnhardt and Gregson were the two cars that were the class in the field, with Chastain close behind. But on the long run, I was faster than Chastain by a little bit. So those are the guys I'm racing. Let's see where they are. So Earnhardt's going to have to pit early. Gregson's going to have to pit early. All these guys are going to have to pit early. And I'll be racing the slower guys for a while. So the question is, what am I going to do? You know, what's my pit strategy? I got 24 laps. They'll probably be pitting in the next 10 laps. Start pitting anyway. And 65 laps to go. We can hold 55 in the tank. I'm pretty sure I can go 55. I can go at least 53. As long as I don't wreck myself, see? So I tightened it up, and it's staying loose in 2. But it got looser in 4. 4 is probably the more important place to gain, so that's probably why I'm fast. Although 31.5 is not fast enough for these guys if we were on even tires. They don't run much slower, it seems, than like 31.2s and 3s. And that's where I passed that threshold, even though 31.5 is really fast for an Xfinity car on old tires. They're faster. Gregson and Earnhardt anyway. So that's what I'm racing, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm cool with that. You know, I can deal with a couple tenths. I might have made enough gains to, be equal to them during the race. But the handling is just weird. I can't put it everywhere. I can't make all the moves I want, especially off of 2, side by side. All kinds of stuff happens, and hanging on for dear life moments and such. The 31.4 when I can make my lines is excellent. About 0.2 faster at this point of the run. They're in traffic probably, and they're on older tires. Oh, nope, they're starting to pit. So that's 61 laps to go. They're going to have to pit again, because we only get 55 in the tank. So these guys that are pitting, if there's no caution, are all going to have to pit again, and I'm not going to have to race them. Let's see if Chastain pits. And I'm sure Custer is just as fast, but the way the AI works in these races is he doesn't appear fast until the last stage. Chastain is 12 seconds behind me. I wonder if he pitted. I think he did. I'm a little faster than him. As long as I don't screw that up, that should be fine. There he's pitting now. Okay. So we get down under 55 laps to go, and there's no caution. I think I can win this, even though we don't have the fastest car. As long as you don't have any issues, really just slidey, no side bite. And if you look at the tire temps on the right side, see it's getting loose. See, they're even here, so I'm sliding, but it's getting looser in turn 4, which is weird. So I've taken, I think, a total of 2 pounds, or maybe 3 pounds out of the right rear, put a pound in the right front. So I'm a little confused. And it's drivable, but at certain points it's just barely drivable. I need to build more security. It's sliding around too much. Here, just like off 2, it's just kind of like very, very free and slidey. So we're going to take another pound out of the right rear. I'm not screwing around with half pounds. It's so I have to plant the rear end. I took the track bar down too. 3/4 of a round, half round on the right side. See, I was gonna slide into the wall there, so check out. So we got 15-second lead on Allgaier. So when we do pit, if there's no caution, we're gonna probably go a lap down. And then when they pit, so we'll be sweating it out for them pitting at the end of the race, because they're going to go all the way down to the single digits, I think. 55. Oh, we're 55 to go now. Last. This is looser than it's been all race. You see the tightness wear on the right front has equalized at 10%, which is excellent, but it needs to be better than that. Yep, turning right, stay left. Yeah, we're a little slow. Well, we gotta avoid them. So we got 14 cars on the lead lap. There's the 14th guy. Slower than me, so I'm a little honest. Yep. Ooh, there's less than the lead lap. Jones is running 7th, and those guys that's been 2 laps down are now a lap down. Grala's 30 seconds behind me. That's almost a full lap, so yeah. Okay, so cars who were racing, Brandon Brown's right there. Okay. 2 laps to go. See, I'm fast through the apex. It's off the turns where they pull me on older tires. I'm waiting to pit because I think taking less gas and being faster on fresher tires for longer than them, because there's going to be about 15-20 lap difference, so I'll be able to make up a ton of ground on a majority of the field. The question is, will I be able to make up that ground on the guys that I need to make up that ground on? So we'll answer that question as the race concludes. It's all about where you put the steering wheel. Running 31 fours. Get up at the wall and get real loose and stuff, which is excellent. But I want to get that down to 31 twos, and I want to get my cup car down to 31 flats if I can. It turned by itself because it's loose. So we're going to take a pound out of the right rear. Everything else seems to be working really good. I mean, I have some ridiculously low left side tire pressures, but until I can figure out exactly what the levers are to make this setup handle better and go faster maybe, we're just using what we got anyways. And as always, I'll be taking a picture of the setup when we do pit. Car's pitting now. So we have 4 cars on the lead lap. Grala is on our pit strategy, and who we gotta worry about? I don't know. We got 45, 4 laps, 41, 60 divided by 4 is 15, 55, 1 last 14. 5 laps to go. Why did I do that? I want to go an extra lap. I haven't been paying attention, and I think I need to go, if we go 40 laps, 41 might be fine. I don't think I'm going to make 40. I'll be able to take 3/4 of a tank of gas and make it to the end. Fuel light already came on. Over here, we're gonna have to fix this time. It's gonna make a difference. We didn't run out of front tire. Oh, see, right there. Right there. It's 42 to 42. Now we'll take full gas. We're gonna need it. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5, 3.5. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I caught the picture, but I got the last one, I'm pretty sure. 13.3, what did I miss? Oh man, I think I screwed something up. How did I get a 13.3? I got a 13.3 lap time for taking a full fuel and 4 tires. And I'm still in the lead. They're all pitting now. How the hell did that happen? Well, at least I'm recording it. Wow. See, if I took 3/4 of a tank of gas there, then that should have got me 13.3. But I got a full tank of gas. It's loose starting off here. I need to charge the corners to get air in the right front to stabilize it quicker. Who am I racing? Oh, of course I'm racing the fastest guy. He's 2 seconds behind me. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to what happened there. Hopefully he's on old tires and still has to pit. And that's not going to matter. I think he is on old tires. So I'm pulling out way too far ahead of him too quickly. Yeah. I don't know how he got second. I don't know how I retained the lead. I'm confused. That's not how I thought it would play out. But you saw that. A 13.3 second pit stop, 4 tires and full tank of gas. Damn. Yep. Earnhardt's 13 seconds behind. If they start coming back on me with 20 laps to go, I'm screwed. But I think they have to fit. How did I maintain the lead? How did I do that? So once again, we tighten it up, and we got looser. I feel like my tires are totally on top of the track. I don't need to be running up here. Drift. I hate when they drift. Just drift into the turn. Well, if I had $1 for all the crazy shit that V5 did, adjustment-wise, I would be very happy. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing that when you get right, you know, towards the end of the turn, and you have to turn the wheel towards the wall so you don't hook spin off of it. Yeah. Glitch there. Pressure tire's not so bad. Yeah, there's a glitch right in the middle of turn 4 there. Slow down too. I think it's because I've had to check up and pass so many guys right there. Slower now. It gets tight there. But if you also look, the same problem we were having in Vegas, left front, look at those temps. Yep, we're way up. Actually, that's better. Let's see what he does here. There we go. 240. See? Shouldn't be above 230 the first half of long. Thank goodness I'm fast though. Yeah, we should be okay. Just hope there's no caution under 25 to go, or over 25 to go. 27 to go will be okay. We usually lose 2 laps. So yeah, so let's sweat out these last few laps and see if we can hold on and win this at Chicagoland. So, you know, part of what racing is and the purpose of what I'm doing here is certain things you can only learn from racing. And yes, I am limiting myself a little bit because I'm just doing the AI cars. But these AI cars are faster than the guys I was racing with. I mean, well, not all of them. The top guys. That's what I'm paying attention. And here, like there's a perfect example of what I'm going to say is, so I got a faster setup than I had. It's about 2/10 faster than when I ran here last time, which is great, but it's got some major, you know, handling quirks. So, but I have it good enough, starting off even, that I caused one caution, turn 3 and 4 there early on. Because I had made a big change to tighten it up, and like on fresh tires it just didn't, and that's when I just started going, every time I fitted I made an adjustment. And I've gotten it better, but it's like so weird. It's so loose at the beginning of the run, and then it gets better as the run goes on until the very end, and then it just kind of like loses side bite. See, it's getting into that time of the run, 10 laps in, that it starts handling better. But it's very tentative. You know, if I get touched, I'm going for a ride. If I touch somebody the wrong way, I'm going for a ride. If I turn the wheel too much, especially at the wrong spot, I'm going for a ride. And look at this, look at what I got to deal with. I'm backing out. See if it was handling well, I would put it right through the middle, as you see me do 100 times at other tracks. The setup is just not there yet. And that's a major liability if you're racing online. You know, if you run in the back like that, you're trying to win a race, there's going to be some incidental contact, there's going to be some pushing, bump drafting, avoiding action, you know, and the setup just won't take it. And that's why I'm running this race and working on it. And even though I got a win coming, doesn't necessarily mean that the setup is finished. It's far from that. Look at it. I mean, that's a mess to me. It's not a huge mess, but it's a mess. The handling is a little annoying, but we learned how to drive it. We pick up about 2/10, but again, I'm still, you know, at the end of the run, I'm down to 31.6s. I really don't want to. I don't want to see anything under a 31.4, preferably a 31.2. So I'd settle for next step consistency at 31.4 here. That's 31.3, but we got 36 laps of gas in the tank, which is way more than we need. You know, I'm working on the setup and the handling, so I have no idea what it can do gas-wise. I'm pretty sure I can go 53 laps. That's more than halfway through, less than halfway through the gas. See, and you see where it slows down? Yeah, that's where I'm losing. That's where I need to gain speed. See here, all this is good, and then here we go, right here. Off. Okay, lose 2-3 miles an hour. Some guys be, just put more gear in it. As loose as this thing is, I'll just spin myself out with the heavier gear. I had a heavier gear in here, and it was 10 times worse. As I've learned at the high-speed tracks, you know, Atlanta, Michigan, even Vegas, you know, they're 1.5 miles, but they have a lot more in common these days, even in these old games with Daytona and Talladega. And one of the advantages of a higher gear ratio is you can maintain more speed, and then you can loosen the setup up a little bit, so it's not going to burn the tires up off the turn as much, specifically the right rear. Because the higher gear tightens up the car. The problem is now you create a momentum car, which means that if you have to touch the brakes when you don't normally touch the brakes, like you get a slow car or whatever, and now you're going to take a lot longer to get back up to speed. And your top speed and draft will be good. See, I still make it to 190. I was only hitting 186 with the other gear, and nowhere near that this part of the run. So overall, we got much better setup. I say he's back. He's still going back. He's still fast, and he's 9 seconds back. Okay, now we're equalizing, I think. Yep, 1/10 and 1/10, 31.3. 16 laps to go. I should have no problem holding him up. Oh, look at that. See, if I panicked there, I would have still got me in a bad way. Wow. Yep. cost me a lot of time there, but we only got 15 laps to go. These guys are gonna slow me the fuck down. Oh! Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit his corner. Still sliding. Woohoo! Good thing there was no one on the outside. Yeah, I'm like on snow. Good thing I know how to drive on snow fast. This is like, the car's not even on top of the track. It's like I'm in a glider. See, as much as I lowered the right rear, it's still wearing too close to the front right. Let's see. 300, 301, 290. Only 10 degrees split. I got too much on the left front, and I got too little on the right front. Left rear is good. Right rear, I got too much. So my best corner is the left rear. Oh. Yep. As much as I tighten it up, it's just, I guess the track is looser. But I am free sliding the whole way around. I lost a second to Noah, but most of it is just lap traffic. Let's see if I can pull out on him with a clear track. Yeah. So, we're running the same speed. Advantage to him. Okay. If he's got a pit and he's running this fast, then I definitely need to get faster. I'm getting a little bit of a numb nose. And slidey. Excellent. All the worst stuff in the last 10 laps. All we need is a caution. When the caution comes out, I'll pit, I'll be fine. Low casting. Real fast starting off. So he's basically, you know, we're trading tenths, but he's basically running the same speed as me. So, what was that? 31.4. I did not hit the 30.1 today. Previous record from a qualifying session in the Pro League years ago. In fact, the setup is a lot like a Pro League setup in the way it's wearing. Okay, we pulled out a couple on him. He must be hitting lap traffic. So we're too far ahead for him to catch us. So essentially that puts us in the catbird seat because there was a caution, no caution. All we got to do is get across the finish line without damage, without wrecking ourselves, lining our P's and Q's, and we'll bring this one home. See how I moved that steering wheel around? Because I'm feeling the car doing stuff, and I'm trying to compensate for it. One of the keys is not just move the wheel around or react, it's to anticipate. Like, anticipate that it's going to slide and maneuver the car to where it doesn't hit the wall, even though it slides. 31.3 is excellent. Ooh. So that's the groove. I didn't know if it was going to snap on me. is what I mean by not maneuverable. See, I had to just kind of like sweat that out. And hope I did it. See, they're all pitting. They're all pitting. We got this. He's gonna lap the field on. Ooh, Ross. Well, maybe Tommy Joe Martins fucking notice the leader coming and get out of the way. I think Ross pitted, but he pitted like 5 laps after those guys or so he might not pit. He's up there somewhere. 31.6, 29.4. Yeah, he's 2 seconds ahead of us. Look. Yeah, I don't think he's sufficiently slow enough, though. Oh, he's pitting. There we go. Oop, there we go. Nailed it. 31.42 on the clear lap time. Okay, so even though we have a jinky setup, it is just drivable, and it is fast enough, and it needs to be very competitive. I had a top 4 car, probably top 3, which is excellent. Gives you a chance to win. I'm just driving it in the middle off there. It's just like, yeah, we want to go left, we want to go left, we want to go left, we want to kiss the inside wall, we want to slide up in the outside wall. White flag and a 31.4. Now I don't like driving a car like this. It's only saving races. It's fast enough to win the race. But, you know, if I was racing in a league, I mean, we'd be dicing for the lead. There'd be contact. I'd be wrecked. Or I'd, you know, lose it and wreck other people. And I don't like that. It's not fair to them. But we're in the ballpark, and that's the important thing. So basically, it's more validation for where I'm going with this new type setup. It's not really new; it's old, but I'm kind of learning more of what tracks and setups. See, like this track should be like a cross between one of the cookie cutter 1.5 miles. With the same, like Atlanta, with the same turns at both ends, and Michigan. And it's set up just totally different, you know. It's weird, you know. It's like what works at the other tracks doesn't work as well here. So I gotta figure out new tools, you know. Yeah, let's see. Starting off. Really loose, and I've tried high. And then one of the versions of the setup is high wedge. One of the versions is low wedge, and that's what I'm running. And it's closer to say like a cross between a Dover and a Vegas kind of thing. So. Anyway, we got it. We nailed it. Cut this a little short. Look at that. Won the race. 170, so that's another 10 grand up. $323,000. We might be able to afford that car before the end of the season. The car don't handle right, it takes a lot out of you. Good, very little damage. I don't think we got any damage. Yeah, I didn't take any of these down. Oh, I had that one issue, but my bad. So, Chicagoland. Done. Next race, Cup Series. At Chicagoland, so we get to take what we learned here and try to apply it to the Cup car. And again, 31.2. It's a setup I have. I can get it down to 31 flat, and that's at the end of the run. But we'll see what happens. We'll tune in next time. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, ask me questions, anything. Thank you for watching. See you next time.